Don't believe in aliens, they're never going to land. Don't believe in cryptids that leave footprints in the sand. Don't believe in spirits appearing from the dead. The only demons out there are living in your head. Dream crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the grave. A pancake skeptic, we all know what that means. He's lurking in the shadows and crushing on your dreams. Dream crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the grave. A pancake skeptic, we all know what that means.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Oh my goodness, it's Friday. We're back. Woo! Oh my goodness. So, before we get started, we got a disclaimer because something's going on with Facebook, and everyone that's on Facebook, you're coming up as Facebook user. So I don't know who's who.
Who's saying what?
I see everyone on YouTube, but I don't see names. And so it's not, I don't think it's us. I don't know. I'm looking down, trying to see if it comes up on my feed. I'm seeing Cat Mac in the house, Diana, Bob, Daniel Reed, and everybody. So I'm going to go down the line here and I'm going to call out some YouTubers, and I'm going to go back and forth. Shauna, I see you because I have my phone. I got my phone in front of me. So
yeah, we're going to have to, so stick with us.
Yeah. Stick with us. Don't go anywhere.
Try to star your questions.
Yeah.
I can still do that, but
But it's just going to come up weird. Like it should come up. I'll show you. Like that's what it looks like to us.
We don't see a picture and we don't see a name.
So. Anyway, so I want to say hi to some people. Rabba was first. Jay Kitten was here. We got Kit Ford, Chris Williams, Abs, Michael Burkeen. We got who else? Dragon Ranger. I'm going through all the YouTubers first.
We got Air Force One.
Oh, well, thank you, Air Force One. Thank you. I appreciate that. Until you have your own Sasquatch experience. I'm still waiting. We got Dragon Ranger, Air Force One. We got Cree Storm. Chris 52 is in the house. Who else? I'm looking. Faba was framed. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but hopefully I am. We got other people. There's lots of people. Holy crap! But we do from Facebook. We got Cat Mac. It's date night, Cat Mac. We got Shauna. We got Daniel Reed. Happy birthday, Daniel Reed. It's his birthday today.
Yes,
and also, if he's out there, Dr. Jim, it's his birthday too.
Happy birthday.
So happy birthday to you, birthday people. Hope you're going around in your birthday suit. That's what I would do all day. Just strutting my stuff. Do I have to switch over to my YouTube channel? I mean, if you want to, like, we can still see the comments and questions. We just don't know who they're coming from. Again, I'm like going by my phone here so I can see who's commenting and when. We got Carissa Watson from Australia on Facebook. That's cool. Nice. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate that. I'm sorry I'm looking down. I'm used to looking right at the camera, but I want to make sure I get everyone's name. We got Wayne Dawson. We got a lot of people. There's Bob on YouTube. Going down. We got so many comments. Jillian Daniels. All right. Nice. Ian is in the house. We got a whole bunch of people. Let's get started, people. I want to say something. I am so excited. I'm so excited. So we took a trip. We got 2 trips that we're going to talk about, but one of them allowed me to bring back something I've missed for so long. So longtime viewers will recognize this, and newer viewers, you've never seen it except in cartoon version, like right there. I got my specialty. Look, it's the jug. Look at, wait. There it is.
It's the real tea.
It's the real tea. I finally got it. Oh, hello.
Wawa, please come up to Western New York.
Yeah,
Please,
that's the stuff
please,
right there.
Wawa,
Yeah.
be our sponsor. Come up to Western
Oh
New
my
York.
goodness. Woo! I am so happy. I have a refrigerator full of these in my garage now. I think we bought like 16.
Really? We had
16
that
of them,
many?
yeah.
We kept stopping.
Well, we did.
Whatever Wawa we saw, we stopped and grabbed what they had.
Yeah, we just kept grabbing because I like, so in the Philly, growing up in Philly, we have Wawa, and that's our convenience store. It's really cool. It's got a lot. It's like a deli / convenience store / just where everybody goes. I mean, that's where we go in Philly. But so I drink the diet half and half and mix it with my rum, and that's my specialty. So I am so happy. So happy. Jose Puerto Rican, what's up? I see him on Facebook too. All right. So let's see. What have we done? First, I got a whole bunch of stuff. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah,
Holy
we have a lot tonight.
We have a lot. So first and foremost, I have to address a few things from before. So let's do our little "What did we learn last week?" promo. I know it's catchy, isn't it? So I put this off for two weeks now. Actually, was it 3? Probably 3 because we had a guest. Yeah, Julia was on. So somebody had mentioned there was a few things. Somebody had mentioned if I ever watched the Y Files on YouTube. And I finally got around to watching an episode today. I did look through them. I realized that they were kind of long. And I mean, I know I make long videos when I actually put them out. So I get it, but it's hard to just sit down for like 45 minutes to watch them. But I did. I watched one and I picked one out. It was about the Warrens. And I need to meet you with a bottle of freaking. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, I watched it and I gotta say I was not really impressed with it.
We didn't do rules.
We didn't do. Oh, sorry, Bob. Bob's like
got us on
Bob's
track, man.
Bob. Let's do the rules. Because where's my sign? Damn it, Bob. All right, rule number 1 is that you are welcome to ask questions. That's what this show is about. It's basically a learning, educational kind of show. We're going to do some recapping from the last 2 weeks, and then we'll get into some questions. Rule number 2 is that I don't know everything. Please understand that. Please understand that, because in the last week or so, I've been getting emails demanding that I explain every freaking thing under the sun.
Who did that? It's amazing.
Jackasses. Just random people. I'm getting like somebody that it should have actually gone to the secular side of our organization, but it came to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all coming through work. Somebody wanted me to explain who created the first cells, because if it wasn't God, then it's impossible. I mean, it was just ridiculous. The whole thing was ridiculous. But then I had people sending me. One guy called me and said, "Hey, I have demons. I have demons in my house. I need you to come get rid of them.
Wow.
And I was like, well, do you have any pictures? He's like, yeah, I got pictures and video. You got to go on my TikTok channel. No. Anyway, so rule number 3 is that we follow the Patrick Swayze rule here, and that is be nice. So you can be in the chat room, you can debate things, you can discuss, you can disagree. That's fine. That's cool. I encourage that, have healthy debate and conversation. But if it develops into name calling and stuff like that, then Donna will boot your ass.
Yeah.
See,
I don't have any problem doing it.
I'm with unusual today. So yeah, I'm gonna pay for that one later. Rule number 4 is that if you do have a question tonight, do me a favor, put a capital Q in front of it. That makes it easier for Donna to put it in the queue. She stars it, puts it in the queue, and we answer it as we go along.
And Facebook, you can probably put your name on it too if you want to get recognition, because I'm not going to be able to do both.
Yeah, it's really, really like off. I mean, it's fucking us up.
Yeah, it's messing me
I don't
up,
like it.
so.
I don't like not being able to see everyone's name.
If you have a question, just put
just
your name there. Put the Q,
just first name.
your name, and
first
the
name.
question.
Yeah, first name. And rule number 5, my favorite rule of all: drink up.
Drink up.
Virginia specialty.
Hey, Julie, I told him this last night.
What? Well, Kenny, your beard is full. You can be. Oh my God. Yeah, we're sitting at dinner last night.
Yeah,
and she looks over and she's like, "You could be Santa." I was like, "Is that a fat joke?"
No, and it wasn't.
What the hell?
Joke. It was a beard joke. He looks like Santa. Put a hat on him.
Oh man. All right, let me see here. Get back to things. Oh my God, there's so many people. That's cool. So what were we talking about? Okay.
So we're going to what did we learn last?
What did we learn last week? So I did watch the Y-Files, and to be fair, I've only watched one episode, but I didn't really care for it because it was about the Wardens, and I think it was about a 40 minute or so video, and more than half of it was just retelling the same tired and false stories about their investigations. Then it came to the, I guess, quote unquote, debunking part. And it felt lazy. It felt like the guy didn't actually do much research except read other people's work. Well, that's what you do. But like read one person's work, spend 10 seconds saying, oh, well, this happened on this case, and now that's debunked, and move on to the next one. So I really didn't like it. So I don't know if he does a better job on other videos, but just for me, it was like, it was kind of just lazy. And he's got like an animated goldfish that he argues with, and I was just like,
I wish I saw that.
No, I don't know. Fuck that fish. I don't really care. So what else? So I also, I think on the last show, somebody asked me to watch the Manhattan alien abduction. What is it? Is that it? Alien abduction. The Manhattan alien abduction series. And it's a docu-series, a 3-part series that's on Netflix. And it's about a woman that claims to have been abducted by aliens out of her apartment in Manhattan. Like, city of where there's like 1 billion people, and this big ass spaceship was above, and she floated out her window and up into the sky. I'm like,
How was the show about?
it was actually because it was a relationship. So it was a docu-series, and it followed her and her story, and then a ufologist got wind of it, and he saw it as like, this is going to be the big like his career. This is going to make his career. And the guy's wife was filming this. She was a film filmmaker and producer. So she was filming it on her like 80s style camera, but doing it as like documenting everything. And as it went along, the camera person started seeing patterns in the abductees, the way she spoke. There was hypnotizing going on, and again, like all of it was filmed. And the filmmaker, she was like, I watched all the videos of everyone else getting filmed, and they kind of go into a sleepy, almost drunken state where they're slurring the words, and they sounds like they're drunk. Oh wow! Yay! Awesome! Thank you for the Gifting News membership. That's awesome. Now you can get those free little emojis. Certain people get special emojis that I made myself. One is the specialty. And then she realized that this abductee that the documentary is on, she was speaking clearly, and it was just different from everyone else. And then there's other things that come up. I'm not going to spoil the whole thing if you want to watch it. I mean, I watched all 3 episodes in one take, and I thought it was okay, but it turned out the way I thought. And like I picked up a few things along the way, like the way the abductee acted. There was a smirk and stuff in some of the interviews where she said things and then smirked, and it was almost like, I think she's making it up, and she knows she's getting away with it. Anyway, so I watched that. That was one thing. And the last thing I did, somebody had recommended this book, which Tim Binga, our librarian, ordered promptly when he saw it in the chat room. And I got it. I didn't read the whole thing, to be fair, but I read a few chapters. One chapter, you're going to love this, because if you know me, you know how I love. Wait, let me find it.
You got another.
You're going to love. Oh my goodness, Rob. Thank you for yeah, that's awesome. Awesome. Cool. So yeah, if you know me, I'm not even going to say anything, but this is a chapter. Yeah, it's orbs. And it's just a shit. I read that chapter, and then I read the chapter on demons and angels and stuff, and this is just a load of shit.
So it's not a good book?
It's not a good book. It's not. I mean, I'm glad we have it for reference, but it's just out there. It is somebody making up shit, and just making up shit on top of other piles of shit that they made up later or earlier. So I don't recommend it at all. All right.
Tim.
That's Tim. Hey, I'm watching for book recommendation live. Awesome. Yeah, this is weird. I usually do, like on Tuesday nights, I do a TikTok live at 7 p.m. Eastern. And oh yeah, one more thing. A while back, thank you, Donna. A while back, somebody had asked what was the oldest book in my collection, and I found some, but I had made reference to other books that I could not find, and 2 of them were here. This is Reproduction and Sexual Hygiene and Sexology. These are both from like 1904, I believe. So, but that's not my oldest book. Let me see. Let me make sure, because I don't want to steer you the wrong way. 1912 is Reproduction and Sexual Hygiene. You can imagine how that is. It's very detailed for 1912. Very, very detailed. And then this one, Sexology, is from 1904. But my oldest book that I know of right now is actually pretty cool. It's Famous Men of Science, and it is written by, hold on, Sarah K. Bolton, and it's from 1889.
What about this one? It says, I'm really surprised either one of them wasn't a Bible. Do you have Bibles?
I have Bibles, but not that old.
Oh.
So I have a big, I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't, because it's over. It's like over there. I have a Freemasons Bible, but that is not. I don't think that's as old.
No.
No, these are my oldest books. Actually, let me see, because I have this big one. No, I'm messing stuff up.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a family Bible that I picked up at a yard sale, and I think I had looked at this at the time just to see. And oh wait, for the cover page. Yeah, 1959.
Oh wow.
That's when this was done. But this has
How come it's so much older? It's just worn.
like, this is when you would fill out your whole family tree there.
It's
Everything
pretty
would
cool.
be filled out. But it's kind of sad
That the
like,
family
that
doesn't
the
have
family
it.
doesn't like care.
Well, maybe we can look them up and see. Maybe they lost it somewhere.
No, I picked it up at a yard sale. Like they were just getting rid of it, so the family didn't want it anymore. Did Kenny take the dust jackets off because they were causing wars? Yes.
That's Cat.
All right. So that's all the homework that I did so far. So I
Then
think
you were
I'm
going
free.
to talk about TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah. So TikTok, I do a 7 p.m. Eastern time live on Tuesday nights, and I usually have to look at my phone because I do the TikTok live from my PC, and it doesn't. On TikTok, you can pin the comments to the top. So, like, as when you put them up on screen on TikTok, they're pinned to the top. But it only works if you're using your phone.
Oh.
So if I'm using my PC, I don't see them. So Julia, who is my moderator on there, she pins them, and I have to keep looking at my phone in order to see which ones she pins. Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
dumb.
it's weird. It's so weird. Come on, TikTok. Get with it.
Yeah.
All right. So CSICon, we were there. CSICon 24.
Woo!
Awesome. Oh my God, it was so much awesomeness. And I can say, I'm going to put some stuff up here. Let me see. I'm going to share screens window, and I hope this is the right one. Yeah. All right. Boom. There was our workshop. That's Richard Saunders up there. So we did a workshop together.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I think I'm actually, am I over the side? No, I'm actually taking a picture. That's why I'm not in.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you're sitting there. Where am I? Oh, that's right. Holding the camera, asshole.
Did you get pictures of you?
Some other people did.
Okay.
There are pictures. Carl with a K.
I was
He
working
took
pretty
pictures.
hard.
Yeah, he was doing really good. But so yeah, so that was our workshop. We sold out. We actually oversold because they had originally
80 some people. Right?
Yeah, they originally capped it at 65, and more people wanted to come in, and I was like, yeah, that's awesome. So we did that. We actually sold over 80 tickets, I think, and then we were on the news. Both Richard and I were on the local news.
Yeah, how cool is that?
Which was good. That was a lot of fun. And we actually did some tricks for the reporter and the camera guy.
Yeah.
We made the reporter teleport from the front. So he was actually in the front where the sign was. And then we made him teleport like that to the back of the room. And it was really cool. It was a cool trick. They loved it. Even the producers back at the station, they were like, that was really cool.
Yeah.
It's like, awesome. So we did that. Let me see what else we do. We met Cat Mac.
Yeah.
That was one of our first things we did when we got there. We had an in-person date night, and there's her sister, who, if you remember when Cat was on the show.
You didn't bring it up.
I didn't. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm looking at you.
You know what? Because it's yeah. I'm sorry. I gotta do this for each one. All right. There's Cat. sorry about that. So yeah, we did this, and we were hanging out. We just got in.
Yeah.
And we were in line getting our room. We were were registering, and they walked behind us, and we got a hug, right?
Yeah,
I think we got a quick hug, and I felt bad because I was like, I'm trying to get us registered and get our room, and I'm still like, my mind was going everywhere. So we met up later. So we met Kat, and then we met her sister.
No sharing pics of evil ones.
What? So we had a good time there. Let me see if I can just.
Yeah, Kat was singing my song. That's what they did behind us.
Can I do this?
Remember, she was humming the song.
It doesn't come up. Oh yeah.
When we were registering.
All right, so let me get that out of the way. I don't know why. I wanted to just Chrome tab entire screen. Oh wait, there. Okay. Duh. All right, there we go. Now we can do this. I want to point out that Kat's sister had the best freaking shirt ever. If you don't like that song, I don't know. We can't be friends. Or if you don't like that shirt, I mean that was beautiful. I loved it. It was
actually coming out of her.
It was coming out. Then we got together. let's see. There's Brian Dunning, Richard Saunders, and I forget this gentleman's name. He was really cool. Spire? Maybe. Well, this is a speakeasy that we were in. We went into the back room of a speakeasy that was in the basement of the hotel. It was really fun. We had a lot of fun. Spiro, yeah.
That's what it was. Sorry.
We did get a picture. We got Ben Rafford was there. There's Daniel Reed, Melanie Trusa King, Steve Hupp, is my editor. Not to be confused with Steve Huff for you paranormal people, because we don't like Huff. We like Hupp. And Anthony Trusa King. That was really funny because it was dark in there. And Anthony was like, I obviously need some more light. And he turned the light on his phone. So he would be he would show up a little bit better.
It was dark in there.
It was dark in there. And I want to show you this. This was fun. Coleman Watts, who is a YouTuber. He does a YouTube channel called Think This Through. And if you're into the skeptical nature of things, he does a great channel, and he just did a video which I shared, and it was on Project Fear and their visit to the Winchester Mystery House, and it was beautiful. Adrian Hill.
We can't see it.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Relax. So let's see. That was in there. So Adrian Hill did this cover story, and she wrote all about the history of it, corrected the history. And Coleman Watts, who is right there by the TV, he did this video, and we all got together. So that is 37, 38, I think, skeptics.
There was a lot of people
in the room.
I think it was like 39 or 40.
Yeah, there was a lot. And then here's one where you can just see my head. That's it. But that's everyone in the room, plus a whole bunch of other people. So we had a lot of fun. A lot of fun indeed. The rest of the conference went great. The speakers were awesome. Lots of information, lots of good connections. We talked to a lot of people, and yeah, no, it was all right. Right? You had a good time?
Right. Yeah, I had a good time.
Okay.
I wasn't feeling good the one day, so
Yeah.
I didn't get to say goodbye to everybody. So if I missed you, I'm sorry. Just say goodbye now.
But then, what else did we do? We did ParaUnity conference last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Woodbridge, New Jersey. We set up. Donna had her Lucky Tiki Creations booth, and she was selling like crazy.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Good week.
And then I had my CFI Skeptical Help booth table set up, and that was good. We had fun. I got to talk to a lot when we yeah, that back at CSICon. Apparently,
oh my God, the elevators just sucked at that hotel.
When you have hundreds and hundreds of people,
650 to be exact,
and then you only have, that's just for the conference,
right?
Then you have the rest of the hotel, and you only have what, 6 or 8?
There was 8 elevators.
There was 8, but I think at least one was down.
One was down at least every day.
Yeah, it means you're waiting for a while, and it was funny.
Well, it's because they put the conference on the 26th floor, the highest floor in the hotel.
Yeah.
So
too smart.
It goes up and it has to stop at every floor. It's like, and so, when the conference is over and 650 people are leaving all at the same time, it was just like a nightmare.
It was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot.
And we had trouble trying to get up there
so
night.
At one point, you guys went down ahead of me.
I went back to the room. Get up from the 16th floor up higher. And every time the elevator stopped, it was already full because people were coming up from the lower floors. So we were there, I don't know how long. We're already late for Neil deGrasse Tyson, I think, was going on.
Yeah.
And then, so we finally decide, well, let's go down. We'll get down to the bottom, get on the elevator at the first floor. But we went all the way down to the pool level.
Right.
And then try to get down. Well, the elevators never came down to the pool level because they got full at once.
They went on an adventure.
It took us like a half hour, I think, to get to the 26th floor. It was ridiculous.
And mind you, like during this time, they had went ahead of me. I went back to the room because I had to get something. And I was like, go ahead, I'll meet you up there.
You went down to get your drink.
Well, I didn't tell you that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you didn't.
I went back to get something, and then I decided, well, I'm not in a hurry. I'll go down and get a drink, like one of the yard drinks that are really, really yummy.
Yeah.
So I went all the way down to the main lobby. I walked out. I got one of the big. So when I talk about drinks, it's a yard. It's like that tall, and it's filled with slushy alcoholiness.
Yumminess.
Yumminess. So I got that, went back to the elevator, went all the way up, got behind the registration table. I'm sitting there, and then like 10 minutes later, it was a while.
It was a while. We finally
the three of them come out.
Four.
And they start yelling at me.
Well, we saw you sitting there with your drink, and we were pissed off that you were able to go down, get a drink, come up, and sit there and be all chilled and relaxed. And we're having a hard time just trying to get up to the conference. Well, and the worst part about it is
world's smallest violin.
They locked the staircases, so people
could
take the stairs if they wanted to.
If you tried to take the stairs down,
you can get into the stairs, but you can't get out.
Get out.
I'm like,
People
were trapped
in
a hotel.
Like that was dumb.
So people were stuck in the stairs.
Oh my god, that was funny. But hey, I was fine. I was up there chilling, having a drink.
Well, yeah, I mean,
you guys took forever to get up. Anyway, all right. Let's see. That was it. And then ParaUnity, the only thing I got yelled at once.
Yeah.
And I won't go into too many details because the organizers are nice people, very nice people, and they're very they're cool with me. So I'm cool. But apparently I went through with my buddy John without an H, who is in the chat. I know he's in the chat somewhere. I saw him. I saw him earlier, I think. I know he's there. But he came up and we went through one of the rooms that was it was displaying alleged haunted objects. And there were 3, let's say, teams in there displaying their not haunted stuff. It was out there. There he is. It was bullshit.
It was so much fun hanging out with you, John.
We were going back and forth because we walked through the room and we're talking, we're pointing out, and we're talking amongst ourselves. I want to make that clear. Like we were literally talking. Hey, you see that? You see that right there? You see that there's no names, there's no dates, there's no locations. Yeah, it's general. It's like a Goodwill store, and they're just saying it's haunted. Stuff like that. And we're talking amongst ourselves. And I guess, well, at one point, John looks at a video that's playing and he's like, hey, isn't that sped up? And I'm like, yeah, it is sped up. So that it's a doll that's on a shelf and it looks like the doll's like doing this, moving around by itself. And it just looks sped up. And I'm like, oh, yeah, like that really looks like that. And then, I mean, I just did what I normally do. We got into it and we're like, yeah, look at this. All the movements are going the same direction. And it's off, like the doll was, over here. And it was getting pulled from this way.
So they're critiquing the video.
So, yeah, we're doing what we do. Holy shit, we investigated. Wow. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be mean because again, it's I like going back. I want to go back, so I don't want to talk too much shit. But apparently that we were a little bit loud and we got complained about because we were debunking their stuff in the middle of the room. But again, we were trying to talk amongst ourselves, and I don't think it would have mattered if it was other people because I do know I know the person that complained, and they know me. So I think it was more personal than anything else, because I think it was just a regular person they didn't know making the same comments. They wouldn't have said anything or maybe engaged in conversation, which I think would have been the more mature thing to do. And I'll leave it at that. So, but otherwise, it was a great conference. We had fun. We talked to a lot of people. There were some people that knew me from watching like Beardo and Side Eye Guy, and then got onto this channel, and it was great. It was nice to make that connection. And I did look at a lot of pictures, a lot of videos, and gave out a lot of copies of SI.
Yeah, and we did pretty good at that.
Yeah, we did good.
We gave out a lot of information.
Yeah. and then the strategies for solving mysteries. I had handouts for that, and just a lot of we did good. We did good. So there's the recap. We're good. We're like 35 minutes in. Woo! That was a lot, and I'm sure there's other things that I didn't mention. There's a lot of things I didn't mention because we got to meet a lot of people over the last 2 weeks. We traveled a lot. We went from here to Vegas, back here to pack. We unpacked, washed clothes, packed, and then drove to Jersey and hung out there for a while, and then came back home.
It was just a lot.
It was good. Yeah, and I mean it was the time change kind of screwed us up. The 2 times change.
We had 2
because we flew out to Vegas, went 3 hours back in time.
Yeah.
Finally got used to it just to fly home. Well, actually, because we lost an hour while we were there, right? No. We flew home 3 hours back to the present.
Right.
Which is the present to us.
And then drove to New Jersey.
Drove to Jersey and then had the time change then.
By the Eastern Standard. Yeah, the Eastern Daylight Savings Time.
Because people still fucked up and do the hour thing. I don't know why we don't get rid of that. That's just all right.
You all right there?
Yeah, I'm good. That was a lot. I was trying to recap, and I don't want to miss things, because we met so many cool people.
Yeah, and it was nice to see a lot of friends.
Right.
Like just to catch up. You talk to people online all the time, and you don't get to just hang out and
it's nice
and have fun.
And we got to hang out with Kat Mack with her tiara. That was a lot of fun.
Cute. She wore it every year almost.
So much fun. All right. So with that, I know we have a bunch of questions adding up. So let's get to this because it is open mic night. I like that. I love when the timing works. All right. What do we got? Facebook user.
This is Tim Vickers.
Oh, okay. I'd rather have the sunrise at 9:30 than set
I totally agree with you.
Right.
I like the sun setting at 9:30. Yeah. I like it here.
I wish they would just. Oh, I don't know. I know. There's, the whole thing with the tilt on the axis and things get weird. But I don't like it. I don't like it getting dark so early.
It's like we're ready for bed at 7 o'clock. That's like
it screws me up, especially when you forget to change certain clocks around your office.
Yeah, or here.
Funny. Like my mystery machine clock right there, I forgot to change. And like I usually come over here, I do stuff, and I go over to my file cabinets. That's the clock I look at.
Right.
And it's like, oh shit, I gotta go. And then realize like I'm early for something that I didn't need to be there for. Anyway,
I wouldn't like that 4 p.m. Or we're getting dark now and we're around 5, and that's
I don't like
early.
I don't like it. All right, let's hit some questions here if we can.
All right.
And then we'll see what we got. How many bottles of tea did you buy? Well, I think
this was Tim Binga.
I did. Yeah, we bought. I think we have. So I'm thinking like in my fridge, in the garage.
Yeah, because they
or garage. I fight with Beardo all the time. Garage. I can't even say it right, and I don't want to make fun of people. But the garage. There's 16 of these. There was. I think this is number 16. And then I drank like 2 or 3 before that. So
moved.
Because I was like, you posted, I think you posted a picture. Yeah.
Outside the first.
I'm like holding a whole bunch of them. As soon as we got in the car, I was like, oh yeah. Just dump it all over.
I don't know who asked this question.
Do you know where the name Wawa came from? Ooh, that's a good trivia thing. And I think
Wawa was named after a bird.
Wasn't
the
because of
bird
the
in the
goose.
picture.
Origin of the name Wawa. Snow goose or wild goose. So it's a I'm gonna mess this up. I don't know how to say this word. It is I think it's a Native American word for snow goose or wild goose. And the town of Wawa, Pennsylvania, is named after that word. That's interesting. I did not know. What?
Garage?
Garage.
Sounds like
what are you
garage, the bird.
Oh. It's Wawa. Oh, it's actually, it says it's pronounced Wayway.
Wayway.
We've been saying it wrong.
Nobody calls it Wayway.
That's our fucking Philly accent. Hey, this is called Wayway. We're like, Wawa. Right?
Wayway.
Water. That's where we get our water from. The creek. The creek? The creek.
It's a creek.
We're making fun of ourselves. Just remember that.
Yeah. Some of stuff's funny, like pop and soda. Oh
my goodness, that was something in Vegas. That was fun. Getting people from all over, not just here, not just the States, but from Canada, and just getting together and people looking at each other, going, "Do you call it soda or pop?"
Yeah.
Like, I call it tea.
Yeah, it depends.
All right, moving on. Hold on. Again. You're so funny. Anyway.
I think that's what we were talking about, the pet goldfish.
No, because I look like Santa.
Oh.
That's what I'm going with. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe,
because the next one is
I'm on the naughty list. Yes. We all are. If you're watching this show, guarantee you're on the naughty list.
You can't not be.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my goodness. Woo. All right. Let's see. Carl. Kenny, question. Why do you think people still believe their car is rolling uphill when they know it's an optical illusion? Because I mean, as we see throughout the community and in recent times, it doesn't matter if you know it's false. You're going to believe it anyway. And I think that's what it is. You can tell someone all the time, but you really have to drive it home with showing them. And with the gravity hill type illusions that you're talking about here, it's very difficult because I've been on them. I did a short video on it. I didn't post it to YouTube. I had it on, I think, on Facebook. Excuse me, a couple of years ago, where I went to one that was famous in Pennsylvania, and I had my level out, and you can see that all right, so it's not supposed to go this way. Yeah, I see where the tilt is, and like I think it looks like you're going uphill, but you roll uphill anyway. And I think just telling people that doesn't work because that optical illusion is so strong, because they see it. And, we have that saying, I'll believe it when I see it, or I saw it with my own eyes. So vision, for the majority of us, is our primary sense. We rely on that to tell us more about the world than anything else. We can hear, smell, taste, feel, but seeing things, I think, is what we rely on most. And if you see that optical illusion, you're gonna believe it, unless you do the work. And that's what I did. I mean, I parked the car, got on the line, because the local teenagers were nice enough to put the line
right
on the road. Yeah, exactly. Start here. I was
exactly.
Like, okay, this is
perfect.
Awesome. And it looks like it. It really does look like it. And then when you put it in neutral, it looks like you're rolling uphill until you get out and you stand on the side and look at your car, and you're like, that's not going uphill. That's going downhill. Okay, I get it. And then I put the level out. I'll have to find those pictures.
It was a long time ago.
It was years. I was working for Siemens then, because
I think it was when we were out in Pittsburgh area, wasn't it?
Because I went out. I was sent out to Pittsburgh to do some work.
Yeah.
And I was going. Remember that week I was gone? Went to Pittsburgh, and then I went up to Puxatawny.
Yeah.
And all that. That's when I went out there and stopped. And took the pictures. So, did we do it?
I thought we did it when we were. I've been to one of them. one of the roads.
I know I did.
It was by, I thought we stopped when we went to the 9/11 memorial.
Maybe we did. Maybe.
I think there's one out that way.
Because I know when I did the experiments, my boss was like, "Where are you?" And I was like, "I'm busy."
I'm busy.
And I tried to play it off like I'm working, and he's like, "Where are you?" Like, well, here. And I showed him a picture. I was like, "Here's a picture of my level on the road." I'm like, I'm proving something wrong. Leave me alone. Damn it. Stupid work. I'll get to that. I'm fine. Good question, though. Good question. I really think it's just people rely too much on their vision, and it's easier to believe than it is to investigate, come to a conclusion. There you go. All right. It's going to be a running theme. I'm going to have beardos like something to like ban people. You know, the fake banning.
Oh.
I do. Do I have any videos? Let me see. I could do this. What are your names for your reindeer? Rum, vodka, whiskey, Kraken.
Gin, yeah. That's not right.
That's funny. I like that.
There you go.
Wait till Christmas time. I'm gonna get a red shirt. Oh, I have a special shirt. Maybe we'll do 2 Christmas episodes. Adrian Hill, did you ever get to hang out with Destination for your kids? No, I did not. I didn't even see them.
I didn't. I saw a lot of their followers because they were all wearing
We saw that.
Shirts.
So I mean, I got after I was asked not to debunk things in people at people's own table. I kind of just hung back and worked the rum drink. That's good. So I didn't. I went back. I went through the museum, John. We went through. They had a talking board room. They had a Victorian. I don't know what you would call it. There was a guy. His name was Adam Sheffs, and he wrote 3 volumes of this so far. So it's History's Haunted Headlines. I actually talked to him yesterday, and he's going to be on the show in a few weeks. He's going to come on. He went through newspaper articles and found like the volume 1, which I didn't have. He was sold out, but that starts at 1850, and this goes through 1889, and it's all headlines of people claiming that they had ghosts in their house or their house was haunted, and it really looks cool because I like that kind of stuff. So I bought the books, talked to him for a little bit. What else did we do? We saw Jason. We hung out a little bit with Jason Hawes, and just chatted with him for a little bit. Briefly, but I know he was busy. Yeah, and because he actually came out to us. Yeah, and hung out for a little bit behind. I got our traditional picture. We get a yearly picture of him behind the booth, the Skeptical Help booth. But other than that, we didn't see any of the other ones. The only the kind of celebrities, and this is going to sound mean, we had the B-list celebrities out with us because I guess they weren't popular enough to get their own room. So they were out with us, and but that's it. I didn't see the Destination for your kids, and I'm kind of glad I didn't because I mean I saw Coleman Watts's video, which was great. I love it. I think he did a great job and just shows like how ridiculous that show is. And then I watched another. I saw Beardo's last video where he went into Destination Fear, went over to a castle over somewhere in the UK, and I agree, man. The only way I watch ghost hunting shows now, there's 2 ways. One is when I have to research for either an article or I'm going there to investigate. So I watch some of these shows just to get an idea of what they claim happening. And then the other way I watch them is when I watch like Beardo, Side Eye Guy, Crow. If they're talking about it, if they're doing like a roasting or something like that, I watch it. And no lie, like the Beardo guy through the beginning, the first few minutes, and when he started complaining about all they're doing is yelling at each other and screaming, I said the same thing. I'm like, I can't fucking watch this. All they're doing. It's like an hour-long video, and it's 20 minutes before they fucking investigate anything. The first 20 minutes is them like, yeah, we're going to UK. Oh, and then they start making fun of the accent.
Oh no.
I'm like, you guys are going to the UK. You're going to be surrounded by all the people that you're making fun of. Good move, jackass. So, yeah, I didn't really care to see them at all. I don't think they're. I have nothing really nice to say about them. I really could care less. Anyway, all right, moving on.
Moving on.
Kenny, I know you like your special tea. Can I send you the best tea, which is Yorkshire tea? You can. But is that like real tea?
Yeah, it's not.
This is not real tea.
Kenny's is like tea with sugar and lemonade.
Yeah, this is all like imitation whatever mixed with rum. So, but yeah, you're welcome to send me the Yorkshire tea, and I will try it with rum because that's the only way I think you should drink tea. So yeah, that sounds fun. If you don't already, I'll shoot you the address. Send me a message or an email or whatever, and I'll get it to you.
Of course, it's real tea. Real tea, fake tea.
Real tea, fake tea. Yeah, it's like real-ish. So yeah, it tastes good. That's why I drink it. I would drink one of these every day. Normally during work days, I just drank regular, like no additives. No, none of my additives. But then on the weekend, yeah, I would add a little rum to this, and that's it. Friday night would kick it off. Woo! Oh, I miss it. This is great. I miss you guys too. I miss all you guys. You guys are great. Carl, Kenny, do you think consciousness just ends when you pass? Ooh. So I think this is a continuation of what was it, the Paranormal Monkey podcast? He was talking about consciousness, and we were talking about this. I don't know if this is where it's from, but so to be completely honest, I do not know. No idea. I have never been dead before. And I hope that when it does happen, it only happens once.
Yeah.
And that's it, because unfortunately there's a lot of issues that can happen when you come back, and I'm not talking like supernatural thing. I'm talking more physical or mental health wise. So, but my idea right now, just based on the science of it and what I'm just gonna surmise from what we know is that once lights out, that's it. Fade to black, you're done. It just kind of ends. And I mean, hopefully, as long as I get that long life that I'm hoping for, I'll be cool with it. Because I mean, life is an adventure, and you got to live each day, no matter what. You live each day the best you can, and it took me a long time to realize that, because there were so many times where it was just work getting on me, or I couldn't do what I wanted to do, or I wasn't happy doing what I was doing, and it was miserable. I was miserable, but it helps that you have a job. You have a job that you love. So
it definitely does.
I am very happy with everything, and I mean, if don't want it to happen, but if I were not to wake up tomorrow, I wouldn't feel anything because I'd be dead. But if you could ask me, I would say yes. Consciousness ceases as soon as brain activity stops. I think so. I think I would have. I have to agree with that. Until I get new information that says otherwise, and that doesn't mean paranormal teams or ghost hunters that say they have a lot of evidence of the afterlife, because to be honest, it's not evidence. It's wishful thinking, a lot of the stuff that I come across. And when you really investigate stuff, it just comes across as wishful thinking. So right now, my answer is I don't know, but I'm going to go with most likely it stops. And that's it.
Okay.
All right. Donna said, good, move on. Wayne. What's up, Wayne? Do you believe that coincidence can happen for a reason, or is it just a coincidence? Sorry, I didn't know. That's all right. I don't know how to answer it. So we're connected.
I think it can happen for a reason.
So
really
that's a complicated way to
Yeah.
answer it, because if you believe that it happens for a reason, then obviously something has to be in control of that reason.
Like when you're thinking of like you're gonna text somebody and their text comes through before you get even to send it, like something like that. You don't think that's like a coincidence? Like,
It is a coincidence.
I know, but it's kind of cool that it happened.
Right, but there's no reason behind it. There's no reasoning. Do you think there's? So let me put it this way. Do you think if there's? Wait. If there is like an all-powerful being, and they decide, hey, you know what would be funny? I'm going to make these two people text each other at the same time. And I think that the only reason would be just to fuck with people. Like there's no other reason. There's no reasoning behind it. There's no like higher power.
I'm not saying it's higher power. I'm saying it's some kind of conscious connection that you have with somebody.
Well, I don't know. It just happens that you decided to text, and it depends on the circumstances. Like, were you planning something? Like, is something coming up? Like, right now, Joe Vitelli and I are doing something next week together.
Right.
And it's like, he can send me a message, I'll send him a message, and we might do it. Right.
So I'm talking something like, okay, here's an example. Now you're going to think I'm crazy because me and Kenny are on two different spectrums here. But
we're on the same spectrum, just different ends of that spectrum.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at you with binoculars going, hi!
So I don't want to hear a bunch of shit about it. But anyway.
Donna.
So it was my birthday. Okay.
It's your birthday.
It was my birthday. And it was a time in the morning. I was by myself. And I went out front and I sat on the chair out front. And the wind chimes started chiming. So I thought of my mom because Steve was so nice enough. I can't thank you enough for those wind chimes you sent me when my mom passed away. You know, it's been a while now. But anyway, so when I hear the wind chimes, I think of my mom, and it was my birthday. So I just started, like, in my head, I was just like saying, I miss you, Mom, you know, just stuff that you would normally think of. And at the same time, I get a text, which it is my birthday, so people are going to say happy birthday. But at the same time, I got a text from my Aunt Elle, who is my mom's twin.
Okay.
So I found that very odd that I'm talking to my mom and my aunt sends me a text that same minute wishing me a happy birthday.
See, I don't see that as odd.
You don't,
and I don't want you to. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm going to say something. I don't want you to think I'm being a dick. But I would find it odd if you got a text from your mother.
Well,
like, that would be odd and really interesting. But
a text you would think I would be like really crazy then. Be like, Kenny, I got a text from my mom. You'd be like, what the fuck you doing?
Like, give me your phone. Give me the phone.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck are you
but
doing?
No, I mean, it's you said it yourself. Like, it was your birthday. These people are going to text you. Your aunt would text you anyway and say happy birthday.
Right.
So
but that
I don't
exact minute.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I thought it was kind of cool.
I mean, I don't want to take that away from you. I mean, if you think it's cool, that's cool for you. Like that's great. I'm not gonna knock it.
Right.
Except for now when we're having a conversation about it. I'm not doing it on purpose though, but it's an open conversation.
Yeah.
So that's why we're talking about it. But normally it's like, hey, if that's cool with you, then hey, have at it. You know, but I don't think
Wayne is like, oh my God, what have I started?
Oh, is it going to continue on? This is an ongoing discussion. I mean, it comes up from time to time and it has lulls and highs, but don't worry. But no, I don't think that there are things done for a reason, like that, like a higher power kind of reason or some kind of metaphysical connection between people. I think it's just shit just happens.
What's the definition of coincidence?
Let's look it up.
This is Tim Vickers, by the way.
Tim Vickers. Define.
Tim, you could have given us the definition
Incident.
instead of asking the question.
Or coincident. No, that's not what I wanted. How do you
He
spell
said,
it?
or operational definition of coincidence.
So, a remarkable concurrence of events or circumstances without apparent causal connection. Causal, not casual. Causal. Sorry. So yeah, it's just two events that happen at the same time, and I mean, there are events that happen simultaneously, all the time, continuously, as we go through life.
Right.
It's I don't know how, by the numbers, things that seem to us to have meaning are going to happen.
Let's look up the law of large numbers.
But yeah, there's going to be skeptic large. Really? Wow, it didn't go to your head, did it? Just kidding. I love you, Daniel. Skeptic at large, still looking for a parking spot. And around the parking lot we go. Round and round and round and round. Park the fucking car! I know he's laughing.
He better be.
I know he's laughing.
Crying.
All right, so shit, we got to take a break.
Oh, it's break time.
Yeah, it's break time.
Did you finish the coincidence question?
I think so. I mean, I don't think there's reasoning behind it. I just think there's things that happen, and most of the time we're going to ignore it or not pay attention to it. But sometimes, yeah, two things that mean something to us personally are going to happen at the same time, and we're going to put meaning to it. Not that there is meaning to it. We're going to put meaning to it. And again, like it comes down to perspective, because like for that,
yeah,
for you that means something.
Yeah.
For me, it doesn't.
Cool. Yeah.
But like again, like that stuff happens all the time. And it does. I mean, I know you want to shake your head like, no, it doesn't. It does. It happens to people all the time. And it's just, again, it comes back to confirmation bias. We remember the hits, but we forget the misses. So when two things happen that coincide with each other that we don't really care about, we don't pay attention to it. But once in a while, things are going to happen like that.
Right.
And again, you had the circumstances. It was your birthday.
Yeah.
It's your birthday. Go Donna. Go Donna. All right. Let's take a break. And then we will come back and we will hit some of these questions hard. I'm so juiced because I'm so excited to be back. All right. Here we go. Beat break. We'll see you back here in 4 minutes and 9 seconds from now.
And now for something completely different.
Welcome, my fellow skeptics. Welcome, one and all. I am the chief investigator. Oh, come along, old chap. We will have a ball. Now, if you will excuse me, it's time to open the mic. Good night. Good night. Kenny Diddle today investigating's my game, and I will have at it. Quid pro quo. As the head of this committee, hunting for ghosts can be shitty, but there is nothing better that I know. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? Let's open the bar and have some questions, alright. question everything, don't you? Let's open the bar and ask some questions, alright. Maybe you might find an answer or two. Who knows? There may be ghosts in the machine, but trust me, I am not so keen. I prefer to see these things clearly, not in 144 key. I am skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? If you don't think I am right, let's open mic night. Yeah, yeah. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? If you don't think I am right, let's open mic night. Yeah. If you have an answer or two, let Kenny Biddle solve it for you. Let Kenny Biddle solve it for you. The one and only Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle. Kenny
I see your comment, Rabba. I
I
saw that, Rabba. I saw that. Shame about the host. I'll remember that. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's all right. I feel the same way. Sometimes I gotta get done the show and I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Oh my goodness. It's I blame all of you. You guys keep showing up every week. Get me to do this. Get me excited about doing this. All right. Whew. I got a little overexcited there. Calm down. Okay, cool. We're good. All right. Let's get into this. Let's get into some questions here.
Answer this question.
Oh shit!
It's being funny.
On a scale of what do you weigh? Wow!
That question.
Wow!
Too much.
Like two something, 230,
Two something. Yeah.
230, like something like that. I'm warm. I am warm to cuddle up to.
Yes.
I'm snuggly.
Hot.
Yeah.
He's hot.
That's right. I'm hot. So I'm gonna fall off the chair. The chair's gonna go crank. You see my fat ass rolling around on the floor. I'm like, I can't get up. Come on, Ralphie. Ralphie. Come on, Ralphie. Oh, anyone get that reference? You better. You better. Oh my goodness. Whew, that was good. That was good. I love these people. I love these people. You crack me up.
Here.
All right.
I think this is Game of Bob.
I think so too.
I think so.
Was this the first time you met Brian Cox? Howard Cox and Dr. Tyson. So it was interesting. Yes, it was the first time I met Brian Cox. I wouldn't say I met him. We do have. Did I put the picture up?
No, you didn't.
Oh my goodness. Let me.
We had a picture with.
I do. Yes.
Quick, 2-second picture.
Let me.
Before he ran away.
Let me share that.
Unfortunately, he couldn't stay around too long.
There we are. We got me, you, Bertha,
and Carolyn.
Carolyn's in there, and Brian Cox in the back. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who the other guy is.
So we were able to get that. That was as close as we got to him because he was there only for a short time, and he received an award. We gave him an award, which Neil deGrasse Tyson gave him or awarded to him, talked about him, hyped him up. And then Brian Cox went on an hour and a half talk about black holes.
Oh my God.
And
Oh.
it was good.
It was good, but he needed to dumb it down a little bit more.
Even more. So I was following. I followed a lot of it.
I did too.
And I was there with him for quite a lot. And I did appreciate he did dumb it down because this guy's a genius. I mean, his IQ was like 183, I think,
well,
or
plus
something
he was
like that.
talking to us at 9:30 in the evening.
Right.
It was a long day. Everybody's tired.
The only thing I would say is it felt. I've never sat in a college lecture hall.
It felt like a physics class.
That's what it felt like.
It felt like you should have been taking notes and there was going to be a quiz.
Right. Afterwards.
And this is like the first day of class and you're freaking the fuck out. So
what am I doing?
I need to drop this course now.
This is supposed to be 101. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, otherwise, it was great. It was elegant. It was beautiful. I understood.
Cat Mac.
Yeah, I loved that. Yeah, I mean, it was great. It gave me a better understanding of black holes and how they work, or at least the internal workings that as we see it so far. And it was beautiful. It was really, really good. Neil, I'm going to tell a story.
Oh,
so
yeah. This is funny.
Neil shows up. Neil's more of a people person. So he was all over the place. We saw he was in the elevators with us. Once or twice. He just loves to walk through and talk to people. And I don't know what we did. We went down to the lobby.
In to go find lunch.
Yes. We were trying to find lunch on the first day.
Yes.
Because we have a staff lunch and it was in a different room than the rest of the week.
On the other side of the hotel.
Anyway, we're walking through the casino and we see Neil, because I call him Neil, we're BFFs, all right?
Yeah.
Just accept it. We're buddies.
Yeah.
So
after this encounter,
we see Neil and he's talking to two other guys.
Yeah.
And he looks over, sees us coming, and as we walk up to him, he puts his arm on my shoulder.
He acknowledges us, yeah.
And he's like, he looks at the other two guys and goes, "These are my peeps."
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's right, bitches." That's right. I didn't say that. I wanted in my head. I was like, "Yeah, motherfucker!"
Yeah, exactly.
Neil said that. That's right. Mm.
My brother.
Easy. Easy. All right. So, moving on. But no, he's really cool, and we were talking more, and he was like, "Yeah, these are people I hang out with. These are good." It was really nice of him.
To acknowledge
to acknowledge us like that, and it was really nice. So yeah, we're like this. We're like that. So
yeah, he's just a
there you
really
go.
nice guy.
Yeah,
Down
he's
to
just
earth,
super
you
nice.
can ask him whatever, and
yeah, but I didn't get to ask him the question about the that somebody had asked me to ask him. Because I just didn't. He didn't have time. I know he didn't have time to sit there and talk to me like that. And I would have had to record it because I would not have remembered what he said. So it was nice. So cool. All right, moving on. Boom. Autumn here. Have you taken apart any cool gadgets lately? I have. Have I?
That one you took apart last night. What was
Did I?
that?
What
The one that you're taking apart. Oh.
No.
No.
Wrong story.
Yeah,
wrong night.
wrong one.
Keep smoking.
No, I mean, yeah.
No, I'm trying to think. Did I take anything apart lately? I have not. Because I did. What I have been doing, because we were supposed to have the Three Tortured Souls podcast on Wednesday night, and due to one of our members' personal issues, we couldn't have it, so we're postponing it. We're not deleting it or canceling it. We're postponing it. But I was doing a lot of work lately because we're doing a show on the Shroud of Turin, so I was experimenting a lot with that. So I wasn't taking apart devices, but I was experimenting on trying to make a replica of that. And I got some interesting results. So,
Stay tuned for
um,
Tortured Souls.
when you see stuff like where is it? It's there's cloth up there.
Yeah.
There's some cloth over here. I got stuff hidden all over the place, but my office is a mess because I had here's an example. Like I had linen all over the place. You should have seen it yesterday. There is shit everywhere. But
Yeah.
so no devices yet. I don't know if there's one that I'm looking for. Not yet. No. I think that's right now. I don't have anything on my radar for that. But good question. Michael Burkeen. Like most skeptics, do you have a hard time believing history is a fact, or do you have your own beliefs? History is a fact. So I'm not exactly sure where you're coming from on this, but I'm going to speculate that maybe it's people's perspective of history. I'm going to answer this from my own experience. So when I go to locations that claim to be haunted, many times they give you a history. They present a history of the house or the building or whatever. And I don't believe that as a fact. I don't accept it as factual until I can verify it. And that's what I'll do. I'll set out to verify it by whatever documents, census records or birth, death certificates.
But isn't
whatever.
that what history is?
History. So I don't want to come off as an expert in this, but I'm going to say that history is dependent on who tells it. You know, we have events, but it's almost like there was a saying like history is written by the victors, not Vicar, not Tim Vickers, but the people that win wars. They're the ones that usually write the history, and it's written from their perspective. So not all history is based on facts. Sometimes it's based on perspectives. Sometimes it's based on folklore. Sometimes it's based on people just making shit up. And that's something that I come across a lot, which is people fabricating bits of history in order to make it seem like stuff happened at their house. So I don't just accept the history that I'm told because I don't know if I can trust the people that are telling it to me. But when it comes to historians, academic historians that will relate and how do I want to say, document everything and write it out, I'll put more trust in that than anyone that just, history is really black and white. It's shades of gray. I agree. Yeah. Again, because you don't hear a lot of the losing side of wars or other tensions. Like you don't hear the people, the groups of people that are persecuted. You don't hear their side. And when you do, it's usually decades or centuries later that we can help to clarify the history. So I hope I said that right. I hope I answered that right. I'm not really sure. Again, I'm not a historian, so that's how I look at it. I will verify any history that is told to me, especially when it's from a haunted location. That's just what I do.
Bob.
Oh, all right. As a historian by training, history is told by the victors. That's what I was trying to say. There are always, though, first-person accounts, such as diaries, yes, where we find out that the history that we know is not the full truth. Just like science, when we find out more, we change our perspectives. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, Bob. I love that. That's actually really nice. I like that. I'm gonna steal that. I'm gonna steal that. I'm gonna take a picture of it.
You got it. You can take a picture
Wait,
with
come
your
on,
phone.
camera. Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture. Don't. Nobody comment. Stop, it's going on. Wait, there it is. Did I get it? I got it. I think I got it. Okay.
You do a snapshot. You didn't get it.
I got it.
You got it.
That's when like everybody starts commenting. It's like, oh no, there it goes. It's gone. All right, cool.
So Ian wants you to get Neil on as a guest.
It won't happen.
Yeah.
So I tried.
Unfortunately.
I did reach out a while back, and he just does not do skeptical themed stuff. And he's explained it a few times why he doesn't do a lot of things like that. It's because he wants to focus on the science that he does and promote what the science that he's into. And from his perspective, skepticism has good quality people that are fighting the fight on this side, and he doesn't need to do a lot of that. I don't know if I'm saying this right.
He probably has. He wants to spend his time doing something else.
Yes,
because he
his
is
science.
too busy.
Yeah.
When there's enough.
And I get it. The way he explained it was fine. I get it.
So unfortunately, even though he's a cool friend, he won't be.
He won't come on. We'll just have to trigger him.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, we'll see him next time and just get him drunk. How many of Donna's sheets did you ruin in your experiment on the shroud? None.
He actually didn't.
No, I have. So.
No, Kenny, he went to the store and bought some linen.
So I have a bunch of this is old linen / cheesecloth stuff that I was using, which I got a while back to make ectoplasm, and I was using that with different oils, and I actually use makeup. She gave me a jar of liquid kind of makeup
foundation.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Yeah.
It was lickish. It looked like paint. And I poured it. It was so funny. Oh my God. You gotta see that. Yeah.
You can wait for the show.
Oh yeah. All right. So I won't spoil it, but yeah.
If you want to know more, watch the 3.
Watch. I almost ruined something.
Yeah.
And if you want to know what it is, you have to wait until we do the 3TS show. Because that'll be interesting.
He didn't wreck my sheets.
I didn't wreck her sheets. I don't think I even wrecked the towel that I used.
No, because it comes right off, so I watched it.
It was good. It was good. Yeah, but I almost ruined something. That I can't tell you.
Here.
All right, hey, have you caught up on your homework?
What homework?
What homework are you talking about? I did do that in the beginning.
Homework.
Yeah, homework that I had for here, I did catch up on some of it. But yeah, you have to clarify that there were certain things. Because what else did I do? Did I do anything else? I don't know what else I was supposed to do. I've been doing so much. Oh my goodness. It's like every day. Oh, in your new red one, did you do your own stuff? Yes, I did.
I want to actually see that movie. It looks cool.
Yeah, it does. Like at first I was like, oh,
it
God,
looks
another
cool.
fucking
It looks like it'd be
Santa
funny.
movie. I don't know.
Oh, come on.
I don't know.
It looks like it would be really fun.
We'll see. I want to go see Venom first.
Yeah, we have to see that.
Venom 3. I want to see that. I heard it was good. I don't know, but we'll see. All right.
This was a while ago.
Chris,
Like an hour
52. Oh, is there a delay from YouTube to Facebook? I heard you say the same thing on Facebook a few minutes ago. So weird.
No, it's a coincidence.
All right, we got to turn your mic off. You're done.
That's true.
There is a time delay. I know there's a time delay with Facebook and YouTube, how it goes out to it. So sometimes, and it also depends on when you jump on. Because I've noticed.
Yeah, you could be far behind, and then
yeah,
if you get out and get back in again, you're listening to the same thing again.
Yeah.
It jumps around.
And tonight, for some reason, StreamYard is not working well with Facebook because I can't see anyone's names on Facebook. I can see everyone on YouTube. I just can't do it on.
With me. Look at them all.
They love you.
They do. Look at them.
They love you.
Don't bend.
They're all secretly. They're all going. Hour 3.
No.
Hour 3.
No.
Play Donna's theme.
No.
Play Donna's theme.
These questions really fast. Here's a quick one right here.
Quick one. What is the high brown book to your right?
It's a family Bible.
That's a Bible.
You don't have to get into it. It's a family Bible. That was the.
Oh my goodness! Stop trying to run my show.
Here.
Kenny, are the rumors true? They refer to the title of the bunker now. Where is Seg?
Oh.
Is Seg out there? I know I saw him in the chat. Damn it, Seg. Oh, I saw Crow there too. Yeah. Yeah. He keeps saying on his show, like, oh, Kenny loves to be, he prefers the term debunker now.
Oh.
No. It's not true. Keep it up, Seg. See what happens. I have pictures of you. I will sell them. $50. Anyway.
People think I should be at a comedy store.
You should be in the comedy store. You should be at the comedy store on the shelf with a price tag. $49.95.
That's it?
Plus tax.
That's all you want? $49.95. Wow, that's all worth.
Oh my God. Never happy.
Oh.
All right. If all cryptids were real, John without an H, which one would be your favorite? If all cryptids were real. Wow.
I think we got a question like that.
I think we get that once in a while.
Wayne Dawson kind of asked this. Here you go.
Okay.
Of all your
Paranormal.
paranormal
Ghost says you're any that you believe in. Oh, that expands it into aliens and ghosts, though. So it's a little bit
kind
bigger.
of like a cryptid,
So cryptid,
right?
no, cryptids are creatures that have yet to be discovered because they don't exist.
Okay.
So for cryptids,
So see, that's paranormal shit.
I think, I don't know. I think like Mothman. Mothman would be cool. Bigfoot's like all the that's always my go-to answer. And you know, like I'm getting tired of Daryl. I want something different. I like Mothman because, and I want the stainless steel buns of steel Mothman that we see in the statue.
Yeah,
I don't want the
it.
little crappy thing that they actually described in the original
Kenny wants
witness
buns
thing.
of steel.
Give me the buns of steel one. That'd be cool with the glowing red eyes and stuff. That'd be cool. When it comes to the other question, like
Yeah.
the other, what is that?
I'll
What
bring it
was
up.
that? Yeah, bring that one up.
You can do it at the same time.
Of all the paranormal,
Is there any that
including
you
luck-
believe in?
no,
There you
no,
go.
I don't believe in any of those. Have not
Thanks,
seen any
Wayne, for
good
the
evidence.
question. What?
Stop trying to speed things up so we don't go to hour 3. We're playing your song. The
You're
people
wasting
want to hear it.
time. You're wasting my
We've been
time.
gone for 2 weeks. We got
Kat
to give
says
them.
she wants a Yeti like Bumble.
Where's the best place to keep up to date for Kenny's events dates?
Good question.
Well, kind of like, well, here's good because I usually say it at the end of the show, what's coming up. If I know I'm going to attend something, usually a few weeks beforehand, I'll put it up on. I usually put it on Facebook a lot because I'm on there a lot, but I'm trying to keep up with the YouTube community. So posting in the community of what I'm doing, what's up, and I posted a few like private videos or members only videos. So yeah, I try to do that, but I don't think I have any events coming up that, well, there are a few, but I don't think that's not what I wanted. I don't think there's any really coming up. I have something next week that is not open to the public. Oh, like December 11th, I'll be on the Paranormal Brew podcast, or not podcast, live stream, Paranormal Brew with Ben Radford. Both of us are going to be on there. And yeah, I mean, I really don't have, at the end of the year, there really aren't a lot of events that I do. ParaUnity is usually the last one.
Slowing down for us now, which is good. We need a little break.
Yeah, so I can work on stuff that I've been putting off, like all the stuff you see on this right on the edge here. That's my whiteboard. There's 19 and 20 are not filled in, but there's 18 other projects that I have to get to. So.
And the list keeps going on.
And, oh yeah, once I erase something, it just fills. Oh, Dawson Toller's here. Holy shit, who let him in? Cree Storm. If there is no satellite and the word asshole comes out clear as a bell, how does that happen when cussing? Wait, what?
I don't know what she's talking about.
If there is no satellite, Satan. That's not how you spell satellite.
No.
I'm not making fun because I can't spell satellite either. Honestly.
I don't know what she means.
And the word asshole comes out clear as a bell. How does that happen when cussing isn't allowed on the radio? So this kind of thing comes from perception. You can tell me that it's clear as a bell. Unfortunately, experience tells me that it's probably not. And it's your perception of what's coming through. It depends on what the question was, and you're listening for bits of words. If we're talking about a spirit box that's going through the stations, then it's not clear as a bell, because you're cycling through these stations, and you're getting broken words. You're getting pieces of words and sounds. So if that's the method that you're getting it from, I think your method is wrong from the beginning. It's incorrect from the beginning. It's not a good method. It's not a reliable method until you take out the radio waves, because that's it. I mean, and based on this comment, this question here, if you are saying that what you heard was a ghost coming through and not a radio signal, then there should be no reason why you don't have this radio in a Faraday box to begin with, because that would take out the radio waves, and anything that would come through, which would be nothing, would be interesting to look at, or to further research or further investigate. So I would suggest that if you're using a radio for this kind of stuff, put it in a Faraday box or a Faraday bag, a well-constructed one. Like, I built a Faraday box, which I know works, because I've tested it through with different radios and two-way radios. If you want a good Faraday bag, talk to Joe Fatale, because he has two that he uses that I've been in the presence of Joe and several other people when he used it. So I know that they actually work well, because he put the radio in one and put that bag into another one. But yeah, really, cussing is definitely not allowed on regular radio. I gotta stop looking at the comments. It distracts me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think so many people have, and this is based on previous experience. People have sent me clips where they say, "Look, it's saying fucker, or it's saying asshole, or it's saying all these other words." But when I listen to it, I don't hear that. I don't hear that at all. I hear a mishmash or broken words and this and that. And it really depends on the context and what you're really listening to. So I would, if you want to, send me the clip. If you have the clip, the full clip, not just the word. If you have the full clip, I'd be happy to listen to it and give you an honest opinion on what I hear.
In Canada, they can swear on the radio.
We can swear for sure on the radio. For sure. For sure, eh? Hey, Julia.
Make fun of you.
What
an asshole.
Oh my God, there it is. Broadcasters just don't want their on their talent to use the approved swear words. Oh. So yeah.
They bleep them out too. I'm sure they miss some.
And again, if you're getting words, broken words that may sound like what you're listening for or what you hear, it's just it comes down to the methodology. The methodology is poor at best. It really is. And I'm speculating here. I don't know if this is actually what you're using. So I think I'm going to stop right there because I don't know what you're using, and I don't want to overstep. Yeah. Donna's like, "Come on, let's go."
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you feel that there are things we just don't know? Yeah, there's plenty of things we don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a question. It's an honest question. Stop being mean. See, all you people thought she was nice. That's what you get. That's the real Donna right there.
Things we don't know.
No, there are plenty of things we don't know that we just don't know, and that's why we keep learning. That's why we never stop learning. We keep learning new stuff. We understand new things. We get a better understanding, a broader understanding of the universe around us, including people, things. That's what we do. So yeah, just because we don't know now doesn't mean we won't know in 5, 10, 20, 25 years. On that same note, just because we don't know doesn't mean it's probably this or that. And I'm not saying this directly to you. I'm saying this in general, because we there's a habit of people saying, well, what else could it be? And imply that it's paranormal, that it's a ghost, that it's a demon, that it's something like that, when in fact they do not know. There's that assumption which turns into fact. And that's just bad methodology straight across the board. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Sometimes the answers, like sometimes my brain just stops and says,
I'm done.
You're done. You don't need to say anything else. You're done. I'm like, awkward pause. All right.
I think this goes to coincidences.
Mean. How about the twins that were separated? They married women of the same name, had a pet dog with the same name, had same job, success. So uncanny. I mean, I'd have to verify this. But even if that happened, like, they're the same person. Well, they're not the same person.
Twins.
They're twins, but they're identical. They're
yeah.
Biologically the same. And if they have the same upbringing, or even if they don't, I would think, yeah, they would tend to go along the same patterns, because they're basically two copies of the same person. Maybe develop. I would expect them to develop slightly different personalities, just based on upbringing and influence, behavioral influences, cultural influences, depending on where they're brought up. Huh?
No, go ahead.
You can't mumble like that. You distract me.
I'm talking to somebody.
They can't hear you. Well,
Yes,
they
they
can.
can hear me.
I can hear you too. But they're not. Stop having two-way conversations off to the side.
Sorry, Chris.
So I don't know with this.
Definitely a coincidence.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But let me see. Twins that married women with same name. Let's see if it comes up. See, each gem. Let's see the other Minnesota twins. No, let's see. In her book Entwined Lives, Nancy Siegel lists the following shared characteristics. How twins work. Each Jim had been married 2 times. The first wives were both called Linda. The second wives were called Betty. That's funny. One Jim had named his son James Allen, and the other Jim had named his son James Allen.
Wow.
Oh, so Allen was spelled with 1 L. The other one was spelled with 2 L's. Each twin had driven his light blue Chevrolet to Paz Grill. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Beach in Florida for family vacations. Both Jims worked Salem cigarettes and drank Miller Lite beer.
Wow.
Ew, why?
That's pretty cool.
It is. This is cool. Both Jims had one time held part-time posts as sheriffs. Both were fingernail biters and suffered from migraine headaches. Each Jim enjoyed leaving love notes to his wife throughout the house. What is this? This is how twins work from How Stuff Works.
Sounds like a cool site.
So it also goes on to say, of course, before you start thinking about science fiction movies with pod people, the Jims, like other identical twins, are not carbon copies of each other. Some obvious differences were discovered during their participation in the Minnesota study of twins reared apart, including each styled their hair differently. One Jim more clearly conveyed himself through speech, while the other was better suited to writing. While both Jims had married twice, one Jim had taken vows with a third wife called Sandy.
The other one just didn't catch up.
Stay tuned.
Exactly.
Stay tuned for more. I mean, that's really cool. That's really cool. I mean, I think it's uncanny, but I don't think there's any supernatural thing with it. I think it's just the names are cool. Like both marrying a first and second wife with the same names. That's really cool.
Their sons the same name.
Yeah, that's. But again, it's like they're carbon copies. Like,
yeah, but
biologically they are the same.
Yeah, but And how do you explain them marrying two different women with the same name? Like they're different.
Small town, maybe.
Well, they were separated.
know. I don't know. They separated at birth. That's an interesting. I'm keeping this tab open because I want to read that later.
I believe this too, John Michael.
How many twins throughout history haven't had so many coincidences? On a long enough timeline, some twin couples will simulate remarkable coincidences. Yes, and that's it. This is a remarkable case and interesting, but does it represent all twins?
No.
I don't think so. And it'd be interesting to see more. Is anyone a twin out there? Like, I guess identical. Are they identical?
I would think that they would be identical.
Let me see. Consider the extreme case of the Jim twins. Identical twins, Jim Lewis and Jim Springer, were only 4 weeks old when they were separated. Each infant was taken in by a different adoptive family. That sucks.
Yeah, right?
That's so sad.
Separate them.
At age 5. Okay. Huh. All right. Let's move on because I feel myself getting sucked into this. I'm going down the rabbit hole because I want to learn about the twins. Wandering Wenchie. That's awesome. I know mystery spots are mostly optical illusion, except to 2 blocks. Ideas? I don't know what that is. Optical illusion, 2 blocks. Oh, are these the ones that are same color? From contrast. I think that's what it is. 2 shades of gray illusion.
Oh.
Is that what you're talking about? Because if that's it, I mean that's an optical illusion. Different. I think that's no, I don't know. This is not my area, so I don't know the terminology, but I think it's a different
illusion.
Mystery spots are usually, like, my idea of mystery spots are more attractions where they build things deliberately off center or tilt it so that you get that tactile feeling of being off balance. Or like the house that appears straight, but it's not when you walk in there and you're walking like this and everything else looks straight to you. So I don't know if that's what you're talking about. And if it's a 2 blocks thing, yeah, there's mind-blowing art. 2 blocks or staircase. I'm going to have to write this down. Let's see.
No, wait here.
2 blocks. Oh, wait. 2 blocks are 2 different height people that can look straight into their eyes, level, show the blocks are even. 2 blocks. Yeah, that's not coming up on my searches here. So I'm going to 2 blocks.
I'm going to look that up.
Optical. I'm going to have to put this on my homework and get back to you. Let me see. Wandering. Because I'm going to try. I'm trying to write people's name down now too, so I know who to talk to when I'm doing my homework. 2 different height people. 2 different height. I can't spell for shit when I'm trying to write fast. Hey, people. Okay, so I wrote that down. I will try to get back to you on that next week. Oh, if Tim Vickers is in the house, are you available next Friday? I need a producer. Donna's taking a vacation day. I didn't think I gave them out, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let me know, Tim.
Takes vacation.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next one. What? Carl, do you think the Big Bang happened or has the universe always existed? Huh.
Good question.
That's a good question. That is way beyond my pay grade.
Well, he's asking your opinion.
I mean, I think according to smarter people, the Big Bang did happen. And I think because there seems to be evidence of expansion, universe expanding. If that's the case, it had to expand from something. The thing is, it's a weird concept, and we had a was he a physicist? I forget the guy that came in here. He did a talk about this. This was his field, but he talked about the Big Bang happening everywhere at the same time. It wasn't like just single point. it happened everywhere. It just everything's into existence. I don't want to get into it because I'm going to fuck it up. But I'm going to go with the science that's still.
This is Bob.
Dr. Tracy had a podcast on a session on this, and he says that people misinterpret the Big Bang Theory. Yeah, it's not really. It's as far as I know, it wasn't from one point and comes out. Like that's the classic model that I remember being told, that it was like one single point and boom, it went out. All that's not what I think they talk about. That's not how it's accepted. So this is way beyond me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move on. I'm not trying to ignore your question. This is beyond me. I don't know how to answer this. Except that I'm going to look into it more. I'm going to put that on my.
And this is why he gets nothing done.
Big
on his board.
Big. Yeah, because theory. Question mark.
We're not taking any more questions. I'm telling you right now.
Uh-oh, Donna's cutting you off.
Yeah, I think I'll cut off a few.
Cutting you off. All right. Kitty, maybe I haven't been paying attention, but did Carl Sagan have an impact on your career? A bit. I mean, the Candle in the Dark book, I loved it. It really made me see things. Gave me a better perspective on the how we do science and how we look at things. He's also the one who came up with a baloney detector. Like it's really, really good book. And I suggest if you haven't read it, like read it. Read Carl Sagan. I mean, it's fascinating, his outlook on the universe. And it just, yeah, it has a small impact on me, but there's been a lot of people that have had an impact on my career and how I think and how I pursue things, how I approach things. So, yeah, he's one of them. So thank you for that. Michael Burkeen, what is on your bucket list of things to witness in the paranormal field? All of it. Because I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen ghosts. I haven't seen demons or angels or miracles or any of that stuff. I'd like to see it all. Like, yeah, that's it. That's really it. I mean, all of it. I have not seen any evidence of any of this paranormal stuff. So
bring it.
No checks on my bucket list of that. Kenny Claus, are you really making Barbie doll clothes for Christmas? Where did that come from, Julie R?
I don't know. It's a question.
Are you putting comments in the comment section?
No.
Are you starting rumors?
About Kenny Claus? No.
No. See, this is why I won't have a beard next week. I'm like, I don't want to be Kenny Claus.
I love it. Don't shave it.
Make my face look less fat, I think, because it looks like hair. All right. Jake Kidden, hello. Movie night status. Oh my God. I keep forgetting about that. That's what was movie night. Movie night.
When are we doing movie night?
3TS.
Oh, 3TS.
Oh. Yeah. We keep forgetting. So, Tim, if you're in the chat room, we need to remember. Dave, I haven't seen Dave in the chat, but we have to remember to really try to schedule a night and just watch a movie. Because I have a shelf full of these kind of movies that we can watch. All right, Jake, about movies and theaters you want to see. What about the movie Dear Santa, where the kid writes to Santa or Satan on accident?
That's funny.
Dude, there's a movie like that?
Yeah, where's that?
Where is that? What is that called? I'd like to do that. Does he get his wish?
Spell Santa wrong.
Dear Satan. I like that.
I'm gonna look for that one.
Dear Satan, can I have a pony? You get a flaming mare.
Look, your beard looks very distinguished.
Oh, thank you. Does it make me look smart? Especially with the glasses. Is that good? Is that good pose? No?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. All right.
that now.
I look
You say
distinguished until I open my mouth. And it's like, oh, he's not smart. Julie, the video editor. Hello, Julia. I think UFO aliens and vampires are the assholes of the paranormal world. What characters do you dislike the most? Wow, that's really expressing yourself.
You know what I really hate?
What do you hate?
Zombies. I think they are the dumbest fucking thing. I just don't
Why are you
get it.
hating on them?
I don't like zombies. I don't like the video games. I don't like the shows. I don't.
Is that because they're gross and they're falling apart and
Maybe.
stuff? And
I
they
just
eat people.
yeah. It's just. I don't like it. It's got to go.
I like shooting zombies.
Well, you like the video games.
I know.
If I had
know.
to pick
I like
one of
shooting
these,
zombies. Okay.
vampires are just fucking awesome. I think they're kind of cool.
Fight.
Huh? Ooh.
So which characters do you dislike the most?
Mine are zombies.
YouTube ghost hunters.
Oh.
I think that's my answer because I don't know. So I don't know. Assholes of the. I don't think there's really. You know what? Maybe I'll say this just to if Seg's still in here, I'm just gonna piss him off and say puckwudgie. I hate the puckwudgies because I've seen people do videos on them going out puckwudgie hunting. Go look it up if you don't know what it is.
Somebody had something. Somebody said something about that today.
So
I don't know if there's a question,
dumb.
but I don't know what it was.
So silly. So I don't like them. So there you go.
Jay Kitten says, "Dear Santa." It comes out November 25th. We're gonna have to look at that one.
Yeah. Dear
I
Santa.
definitely want to see that.
All right.
Kind of cool. Write that down.
Dear, is it Santa or Satan?
Dear Santa.
Dear Santa. Kid writes to Satan. That's great, man. Oh, that's awesome. I want to see what he got.
Okay, here's our
All right.
one.
This is what? The last one?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Why is it? Crease Storm, Kenny Biddle. My question wasn't a paranormal one. Okay. It was asking how a spirit box can give off cuss words when there's no satellite radio. So again, it does come back to the idea that you are using a spirit box, which is cycling through the stations, and what you may perceive as coming through is not necessarily what is actually coming through. And it really comes down. I can't go too much further with that with your particular example until you send me the example. If you send me the clip and a good like 20 seconds or so where you're asking whatever question you're asking, then I'll take a listen to it and we can talk about it then. If you're just waiting for random words to come out and you hear something that sounds like asshole, again, it doesn't mean that it actually said that. And unfortunately, excuse me, in my personal experience, every person that has said, and I'm not trying to be mean, I don't want you to take this as being mean to you, but every person that has told me that they have a crystal clear EVP has never presented a crystal clear EVP.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's not clear. People hear things, and once you hear it, you are primed to hear that over and over again. It's once you hear it, you're not going to unhear it. So it may sound clear to you, but again, if you play for other people, is it the same response? Do you get the same response without telling them, without priming them? And that's the important thing. You can't tell people. It says, like, I'm already primed because you already brought this situation up like this with the details. So I'm already primed to listen for asshole to be in a clip. So what I would do would get the clip and I'll play it for my coworkers and tell them, hey, what do you hear? And see what they say. That's how I would approach this. So I hope that doesn't come off as combative or anything like that, but it's just, that's my experience with these things. But I'm willing to listen. So if you want to, I will put it up. You can email it to me. Let me see. Where's my banner? There it is. So you can email there to that email, and I'll take a listen to it. I will say, give me a couple days because I will be gone. I'll be out of town for 3 days next week. And because of that, this weekend I ain't doing shit. I'm taking off, just trying to relax a little bit. But yeah, I'll get back to you and we'll go from there. All right.
There's one. I'm going to do one more.
Oh,
we have a few minutes.
Bonus. Michael Burkeen. Kenny, have you seen those YouTube videos on the elf on the shelf moving on their own? I think they're full of crap. I'm going to agree with you.
I think they're full of crap too.
Just because I hate the elf on the
But
shelf.
some people are so creative with it.
It's,
I mean, really.
Sometimes it's funny.
Yeah.
But I do not. I hate the elf on the shelf. I'm not a big Christmas fan. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. And I just.
Everybody really wants to hear the song. The
So
Donna song.
we should just play it anyway.
I think we're going to play it, but we're definitely not going into hour 3. So we'll play it before the outro. Unless you want to hear it before.
Let's play it right now.
Okay, let's play it now before.
And then we'll come back and we'll do our announcements and then
Yeah.
we'll bug out.
Okay.
All right. Or take a question or two.
No questions.
No question. All right. Here we go. We're going to play Donna's song.
Okay.
All right.
go ahead.
So let's see. Boom.
In the skeptical helper, there's a guiding star, keeping checks in line. She's the queen of the bar, with a wink and a smile. She keeps things flowing. Divine Donna's on the scene to keep you from trolling. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. Start your questions with a capital Q, so Donna can pose them for you. Follow the Swayze rule and be nice, or she'll kick you out for life. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. Rarely says a word, unlike her hubby. Doesn't let the show run into hour 3. She may be quiet, but she reads all the chats. So say hi, or thanks, she deserves that. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. Rarely says a word, unlike her hubby. Doesn't let the show run into hour 3. She may be quiet, but she reads all the chats. So say hi, or thanks, she deserves that. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. The skeptical help bar, she's a delight.
That was so nice. I like that. Sorry, I'm reading. Bob sent me a paper on the optical illusion, 2 blocks illusion, and it looks like it's just a comment on briefly. Basically, you have 2 people that are different height, and it looks like they're on a level plane, but the background is tilted, and it's tilted at a pretty good angle.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And it distorts your view, so it skews your perception of what you're looking at. And the level platform that they're standing on is not actually level, and it's a very slight difference. And in this report, it's actually it looks like they found a difference of 11 centimeters. Which from afar doesn't look like much, and you wouldn't perceive it. So that's why two people can be different heights and look into each other's eyes, only if they're on certain sides. When you swap them,
they're going to be off.
They're going to be off a lot more. Yeah,
sure.
They're going to be off noticeably.
Right.
So really good. I'm going to put this in the chat room. This is the paper that Bob sent me, so I'm going to put this in here.
In Philadelphia, there's a museum of optical illusions.
Oh yeah.
That we never made it.
Yeah,
to.
we never made it there.
But if you look, certain cities have them, and they're really cool. You can go in and take pictures, and it looks really neat.
So thanks, Bob. Thanks for sending me that link. That's interesting. I have seen that before. I just didn't know it was called that. So really cool. I love that. All right. So we good? We good?
Yeah, you just have to do your.
I have to do my announcements.
Yeah, your Bob announcements.
Yeah. Let me get. What's going on? I'm getting all kinds of things.
Thanks,
Let's
guys,
go.
I appreciate it.
Wait, that's not it.
No.
Wait, where'd it go? There it is. Squid Game Bob's announcement. It's been a while since I put that up.
I know, right?
So let's see. As far as the phone's getting a little weird. I'm gonna unplug it. So next week, if you don't know, we probably do, because I know Joe and I have talked about it. So I'm going to a place called the Monroe House out in Indiana. So I'll be out there with Joe Vitale and Jeff from Brew Productions. I'm going to meet him for the first time. I'm excited about that because I haven't met Jeff, and we're going to get to hang out. So should be interesting. This is supposed to be like the most haunted house in Indiana. It's nicknamed the Demon House. There's so that's exactly how I feel on the inside. I feel so stupid saying it. So we're gonna check it out, and I'm looking forward to it. It should be interesting. At the very least, I'll get to hang out with Joe and Jeff, and I think. Well, the voice of Donna has changed.
I can't do it. Did you know?
You can't even get your voice deep. That's funny.
I
Let's
can't.
see.
He won't let me.
No,
He won't
no,
let
Julia.
me.
So yeah, we're doing that next week, and then what else do I got? Let's see. Where am I? Okay, I'm so messed up. So I don't have anything until December. So in December 6th is when I have Adam Shefs, who is the author of these books. There's 3 volumes of them.
Yeah, History's Haunted
Headlines. He's going to come on and talk about some of that stuff, like haunted headlines, and we're going to get into his books. And then December 13th, I'm excited for this. This is going to be interesting. Hopefully this will be interesting. But it's Friday the 13th, and we're going to have Margaret Downey on, who is a Frigga Treskai decaphobia expert. I said it. I'm so happy I got that out.
No one would know if you said it wrong.
It is the fear of the Friday the 13th. So she is she had a whole website on it, and she does speaking engagements where she talks about it. She's going to be on. When does Donna get a mic? She has a mic.
I have a mic.
You can hear her.
You mean
It's
a
on,
picture?
right.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, she doesn't like being on camera, so
No.
that's
I don't
why
need to be.
she's
It's not my show.
the voice of Donna. So yeah, that's December 4th or December 13th. December 11th, a couple days before that, we will be on the Paranormal Brew live stream with our friend Taryn. So me and Ben Rafford, we're going to be on there. We're going to be talking. Yeah, not Donna. But Ben Rafford and I will be on there. We're going to be talking about the entity case. So Ben did a deep dive into the story behind it, and I did a lot of stuff with the photographs that were associated with that. So we're going to talk about that story, which is fun. I love that story. And then the next thing I have going into the new year is January 31st. Like that weekend, I will be at what's called the Hanover Tavern Paracon. So I think it's the second year they're doing it.
When is this?
This is the end of January.
Oh.
Yeah, beginning of February.
Where is it going to be?
I don't know.
Oh.
I haven't gotten that far.
I'm sorry.
I know it's not here.
Okay.
But I have to get together with Tim and Dave because we have to get a hotel for a while. Tim and Dave are coming down, so the 3 Tortured Souls crew will be together for that because
Here?
they asked us for. We did a paper on EMF meters,
Right.
electromagnetic fields, and they asked us to come down and talk about it. So we're going to go down and talk about that at this ParaCon.
Oh, at
So,
the ParaCon.
yeah, at the ParaCon.
Okay. I'm
Um,
sorry, I thought they were coming here.
That's no. We're going wherever this is. I don't know where it is. And then that's it for now. I don't have any other events. So if you guys know of any kind of paranormal events or skeptical events or humanist events or
We got
whatever,
the winter solstice coming
so
up in
the winter
December.
solstice is here. That's the
21st?
21st. Yes,
21st.
21st. So if you're in the Buffalo area and you want to go to a winter solstice party,
Yeah, come on out.
I forget how much it is. It's usually like $20 or something like that, but it's catered and we get together. There's a lot of socializing. There's some games or singing it's fun. It's a fun night. So
Yeah,
if you're in the area and you
cool.
want to come out to it, please reach out to me for more information. And if you guys are into like sending postcards or mail or stuff like that, you can send me something here because I like getting mail and I have not gotten mail in a while.
Yeah, and it'd be cool if something came to Divine Donna at
Oh,
your mail address.
look
wouldn't
at this. Who is hijacking the show again?
it? They really want me to do a show.
So, well, maybe one day we'll do it. Maybe we'll plan it. We'll let Divine Donna take over the show and
Wow.
you can ask her questions
And
while
you'll
I
be
sit
the
off camera
producer?
and just get drunk.
Yeah, right?
I'll be like,
So much of a producer.
next question.
You're like, Kenny, where's the damn question?
I don't know. It was right here. I don't know where it
Kenny,
went.
catch up. Get on it.
There's so many that passed by.
Kenny would get stuck in reading the comments because he'd be
I
like,
would.
oh my God, wait a minute.
But
I
like-
gotta look that up.
Why do
gotta
they
look
keep
that up.
moving?
I gotta look that up.
It was just here. You go, no, we
Yeah,
don't stop.
you guys will, your questions will never get through.
No, they will. I can't look at the comments while I'm doing the show, but if I'm not doing the show, I can look at the comments.
And not get distracted.
But yeah, I mean that's because it's hard because like I want to focus on answering the question, and when I talk, I literally look at the camera instead of me.
Right.
down
that would be
there,
my
I look at the
fault. I
camera.
mean, yeah, because I'm never on camera, so I would be looking at myself.
Right.
I mean,
It's not that bad. Like if I'm looking at myself now, like it's not that bad because it's right above.
yeah.
but- If I glance over and I see a comment, yeah, it distracts me because it's squirrel.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, what are they saying?
But I could see you doing that especially when someone writes a long thing. I can see you trying to read it.
But
and
if we
then being
plan ahead and just we stick with the rules, put a Q in front of your question, yeah, I can start that and then look
Get
through the
lost in everything
get
else.
lost in everything else until you say next question, click, boom,
Yeah.
there. All right, answer the damn question. Let me read this.
Yeah, right. You're off on your own thing.
Or like the co-host. I don't know. We could do a show. We did that once where both of us were here together. I think it was the pandemic that we
did
when it
in
started
the other house.
at the other house. We
That's
were
kind of
here.
when we started this.
Yeah.
Almost. Well, it was a skeptical health bar, but we did a few shows just you
just
and me,
us. Yeah.
because we were all like stuck in the house and everybody was like bored out of their mind.
Yeah, that sucked. But yeah, if you guys want to send like postcards or just a letter, those old snail mail things, you can send me a letter and just say, hey.
Kenny Claus.
Ooh.
Kenny
Shit, you're
Claus.
gonna make me accept this now. Letters to Kenny Claus. Oh my God. If you guys write letters to Kenny Claus, care of
Be so funny.
Skeptical Inquirer and all this stuff, that would be funny. That would be
be
so funny. The coworkers would be like, "What the
Put
hell
like a
is
little
this?"
Santa hat picture on it.
Yeah.
Like,
Send me your list of things that you want that you're not going to get.
we should do that. Like, have everybody send in just a postcard with their best drawing of like Kenny as Santa.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
It'd be cool to have a little contest.
Contest, and the winner. Ooh, how about
We
this?
have lots of stuff to
We
give
have.
away.
I have an autographed copy of Skeptical Inquirer. That's Adrian Hill's autograph right there. I got her to sign 2 of them. I have so much stuff on my desk. So I have 2 autographed copies that I want to give away. And I also have, because apparently when you go to Jersey, if you don't know about it, so there's a magazine called Weird New Jersey that I love.
Yeah, Kenny does love
It's got a lot of weird stuff in it, obviously. Most of the stuff isn't true. Like they tell a lot of ghost stories, or I had this experience, or this and that. It's fun just to read through and see like weird stuff like sculptures and tombstones, and it's really, really good. But I have a habit of not keeping track of what I buy. So I bought, let's see, 5, 6, 7 issues, and realized when I got home that 5 of them I already had.
Right.
So I will be giving these away to people. So if you send me a Kenny Claus letter or postcard, the first 5 people the first 2 people, there you go. Perfect. The first 2 people, you will get an autographed copy of this and a magazine. And then the 3 people after that will get a copy of Weird New Jersey, and I'll put a random Skeptical Inquirer in there too.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I think that's cool. A little give and take there, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right.
I
Kenny
know
Claus.
Hour 3 is happening. He
I
just
know.
doesn't shut up.
So yeah, make sure if you're going to do Kenny Claus, make sure it's care of Skeptical Inquirer, because you have to put in there because the post office is weird.
Yeah.
Because if they
or write it this way: Skeptical Inquirer, care of Claus.
Kenny Claus, parentheses Biddle. Just do that anyway, because like I said, because they know it's an organization. If it's directed to one person and not Skeptical Inquirer,
they won't.
Like they won't. They won't deliver it. So it's weird.
People are sending me letters already.
Yay! I want a K2, a spirit box, and cat balls for Christmas. Oh, you're gonna get some cat balls, Jeff.
That's funny.
You're getting cat balls. Where do I see you next week? All right. We good? We good?
Yeah, we're good.
We good. All right. Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I mean, it's been 2 weeks since we've been doing the show.
Yeah.
Since we got to do it. And
it was a good night.
It was great getting them back. Yeah. I really miss you guys.
I'll miss you guys next week, but I won't be there.
Yeah. I'll be here though.
Yeah.
So you get half the team.
And you'll get Tim. And you'll get to hear Tim's new song.
Did Tim reply?
I don't know.
All right, I'll reach out to him.
But Tim has a song.
Oh, Tim has a. Oh shit! Yeah, I gotta get that ready.
Yeah.
So I can play it, so that we go into hour 3 next week.
Yeah, because Tim doesn't have a problem with that.
Tim loves going to hour 3. Maybe I'll just have Tim come on with me if he wants to. All right, everyone, have a great weekend. Be safe. Have fun, and remember, never stop learning. And we will see you. I will see you in a week. Yeah.
I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hey, diddle diddle, here's a little riddle. Who's the best debunker? Is it Kenny Biddle? Oh, he's good, not just a little. Not at the bottom or even the middle. Strike a chord like a fiddle. Tasting the rainbow like a skittle. That's fragile and brittle. You can watch him take a problem and start to riddle the problem away. He does not play. He takes his job so seriously. He loves a challenge and won't turn you away. It's such a skeptic, he keeps stones. Believers exposing the fake. It wouldn't take him long to find a needle in hay. Use a magnet there, damn it. Now take a drink of Kenny's specialty. Someone may say that's not for me. To each their own, what will be. Man, Kenny's such a skeptic, drinking skeptical tea. Like and subscribe, everybody turn notifications on. And go watch his show and forget about this song. Mr. Wizard or Bill Nye the Science Guy. Can you remember? You like Kenny better, so head to the Skeptical Help Bar and meet the bartender. Pick up a drink and relax, cause nobody does this better. Not even close, not even a little. He's the one and only Kenny Biddle.
Oh.
You're still here?
You're still here?
You're
What are
still
you
here?
doing?
What are you doing?
Did you miss us?
The show's over. Go
Yeah.
home.
Go home.
Go home. What are you doing here?
Go home. It's late.
Now it's the after party. See, I think we should do this.
Really?
Like, have, like, once in a while, do this kind of thing where more people are still watching. And they're like, oh, what?
If they watch to the very
If
end.
they watch to the end, then they
You
stick
guys
around.
still there?
I see. There's
I
people
don't
that
have
are looking.
Facebook up, but I have.
I know
can
there's
see your
people watching.
comment. If you comment,
Comment. Let us know.
Yeah,
Of course I stay.
somebody's here. I don't know who you are.
Oh, it's like an encore. That's right. Thank you all for coming to the party. Now it's the after party.
You're so funny.
Woo! This is for like the secret club.
Secret club.
one. Yeah, the secret skepticals.
Me every once in a while.
Like that.
Or you just forget to turn the video off.
No, like I had the pointer on the end stream button, and I'm like,
Yeah, we're like, we should stay
oh,
on.
we should stay on. We should stay on and see who. So what's
Play
going
the
on?
dice game. Ain't
How
no
you
party
doing?
like the after party.
Oh, the dice game. We could do that.
I can't see your names, guys, because I think I don't have the
So the dice game.
Facebook up anymore.
I'm guessing that's Cat, Mac, maybe. Yeah, I don't have. Again, Facebook is still messed up for us.
Yeah, we can't see
So the dice game is something from the Skeptic Zone podcast, and if you're not watching that, you should be because it's a really good one. It's K. All right, so the dice game is basically Richard Saunders at the end of the show, after the end credits and all that stuff, and it's a podcast, so you don't see anything; you're just listening. But he takes a 6-sided die. So we will. What do I have here? I have a 100. I have a 30.
Oh my god!
I have superhero things. There, I have a 4-sided die.
So you just
I have.
said 6, didn't you?
Yeah, I need a 6-sided die. So here, I have a 6-sided die. And what happens is that he rolls it 3 times, and we'll see if everyone can guess the outcome. So we'll play this. Yeah, it's like a little psychic
We'll see
game.
if it's a
All right.
coincidence.
So here we go. I'm gonna use this pad here. I'm gonna roll it on here. You're gonna hear it. I'm gonna do it in front of the microphone so you can hear it.
Said it could be any sided die.
Oh, all right. So I have a
So
6.
good. We
I'm gonna
have
use a
6.
6. All right, here we go. Roll number 1. All right. What do you think it is? Let me
4.
see the comments. And we'll see what it is. We'll see anybody that wants to pick. They probably already picked, so the comments should be coming up.
We got 3.
Oh, we got a 3. 3.
3. Well, I know many people are still here.
5. All right, I'm going to show it.
3.
3. Oh my God, you guys are good. It is a 3.
It was a 3.
It was a 3.
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
Coincidence or not? Let's try again.
All right. I'll keep it lower. Are you guys cheating?
Yeah, right? I don't know if you did. You guys
Did I
see
do
that?
it like too high? Oh, I might have done it. I don't know. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Keep it low.
All right.
All
There, I
right.
rolled it. Make your
Let's
guesses.
go, guys.
Make your guesses. This is fun. I like this. This is like
Not
is
too
really
much
cool.
longer,
Not
but
every- I know. All right. I'll give it like 10 seconds.
5,
You know, 5, 5, 6,
1.
1. All right.
Da-na-na-na.
2, 1. Okay, and we'll show. And it is another 3.
Ooh.
3 came up again. Will we get 3 threes?
I don't know.
Is that like a witchcraft
Yeah,
thing?
but it is.
What's going to happen? Are we going to
And
disappear?
666.
All right, here we go.
It is a witch.
Uh,
Put your book down.
okay.
All right, here we go.
Are we-
Guys. Start again.
Let's see what we get. I'm going to take a drink. It's a coincidence.
Yeah, it's a big one. Yeah, the 2,
2,
5,
5.
4.
4.
What do you pick everything but a 3, guys? Come on, pick a 3.
No one wants to take the odds,
I know,
the
really?
witchy odds, and say
I'll
3.
take a 3.
Okay,
2.
2, and it is. Holy shit! Another 3.
it's
I
not
did.
3.
I rolled 3 threes.
Wow. Let me roll that dice. Maybe the dice is
Maybe it's
off.
weighted.
I'm thinking this is a cheap dice.
Let's see.
No.
No,
I got a
see?
5. 4,
3, 2, 1.
6.
All right. So there we go. There's the. All right. I'll do it one more time. One more time.
That was funny.
Should we?
3, 3,
one
3.
more time.
No, we got to stop
No.
at 3, 3,
All
3.
right.
That was good. Let's not break it.
Let's not jinx our good fortune here.
Yeah.
Use that, people. Go forth and have a magical weekend.
Yeah, right?
And we will see you next week. Love you guys.
Blessed be. Witchcraft.
Never stop learning.